Good afternoon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. This video is essentially my opening to the community to let you all choose a rank 5 mutant on my roster. I have a 3 to 4 and a 4 to 5 mutant rank up gem for a 5-star, as well as a 5-star mutant awakening gem if I need to awaken whoever gets chosen from this video. And I've really been thinking for a long time, how would I celebrate like the massive achievement of hitting 1,000 subscribers? And with it being kind of on the horizon, maybe it's something I'll never achieve, but hopefully it's something I achieve relatively soon. I wanted to have kind of like something unique that I don't really do on this channel. I don't really do giveaways. So I was trying to like figure out something, and I thought, you know what, hey, letting the community choose my rank up is something that kind of goes against my natural instinct, but also would be really, really cool and would be kind of a permanent mark on my roster of like, yeah, that was the champion I ranked up because the community told me to. So I thought that'd be really cool. So that said, the rules are simple. 1 vote per person. All you have to do is comment on this video with a champion you want to see me rank up from the 4 I'll be mentioning here in a moment. Only 1 vote per person, and once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll tally up all the votes, I'll do a rank up and gameplay video, and that'll be that. So that said, the 4 options, starting with the first, is Colossus. So Colossus is my rank up decision for potential rank 5 because, he's got so much value with like the armor up, big damage, unblockable set specials, incinerate, bleed immune. He's relatively suicide friendly, and which would have a lot of value in, I see, Act 6 and just usability in general. So I think Colossus is really deserving of that rank 5, so he's on my list for that reason. Next up is Havoc. Havoc because he throws really, really big specials. He's super suicide friendly with his special 3 rotation. He's incinerate immune. So again, I double dip into that incinerate immunity here because that was one of my big reasons on Colossus. I really need an incinerate immune champion beyond like Ghost. And I don't really have a ranked up Void at the moment. He's sitting at rank 3. And while I have Human Torch isn't always a great option. So I want like another incinerate immune option there as well. And Havoc does have that energy damage, that high energy resistance, and the non-contact medium attacks, making him a really good counter in a lot of situations. And while I have Namor to double dip, Havoc does offer kind of a different flexibility in utility, so I would be proper happy to have him as a rank 5. He does make a solid defender, so I hit good value there as well, and I could awaken him if needed. My third option is Sunspot. Now, Sunspot's tricky because he's not suicide friendly, but as I start looking at exploring Act 6, hopefully 6.2.3.4 all itemless if I can, I start to eyeball Sunspot a little bit more. And I start to think, hey, maybe it's time I recognize I need to turn off suicides when I try to do itemless runs in order to kind of open up and broaden my roster. And if I had suicides off, Sunspot as a champion is a completely different champion, and he takes this huge value essentially as a taxi because he's got that perfect block, huge special damage, incinerate immunity, and honestly, really, I'm just emphasizing the perfect block. The perfect block is what makes him so good. And the high damage means you have like relatively short fights, essentially like 2 special 1s and a special 2 and you end. So as long as like the opponent can be parried, Sunspot is really, really, really good there. And the perfect block stuns are nice and solidly long, so you can get a lot of good value out of him in that regard. So Sunspot's on that list essentially just as an Act 6 taxi, but if he does get picked, do be mindful that you will see me turn suicides off. And if you're someone who's watched me and thoroughly enjoyed watching me only run suicides and like try to push through all kinds of crazy content with suicides on, as I like stubbornly refuse to turn them off even when it's like the smart move, then you probably won't like the Sunspot rank up, but he is super fun to play, so I would enjoy having him as rank 5 as well. And again, he's another incinerate immune champion to have on the roster. And then finally, my 4th option is Archangel. Now Archangel, if he gets rank 5, I would awaken and bring him up to a sig level where he's relevant, and that is just because he just bypasses so much with his ability accuracy reduction, does so many crazy things with like the bleed and the poison and the neurotoxins, and when he's relevant, he is super relevant. Hey Steve York, congrats, you're permanently part of this video. Thanks for subscribing, mate. So yeah, Archangel, I feel like he needs like the least amount of explanations because his utility really is in the ability accuracy reduction and the like insane amounts of bleed and poison damage, and he'll be more of a niche utility usage, but he's still super powerful, and he retains a lot of value as a 5-star because of that sig level needed on him. It's not like crazy high, I think it's like 60 or 80 or something, I need to double check, but because he needs to be awakened and sigged up to get that ability accuracy reduction, you know, even if 6-star Archangel ever hit my roster, it wouldn't be immediately replaced. The 5-star wouldn't be immediately replaced, and that's super important when I think about my rank ups. So that said, those are the 4 options. Let me know what y'all think and comment below. That said, this rank up won't happen until I hit 1,000, so fingers crossed that happens soon. Talk to y'all later. Peace.